What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel, Why the Heck Did I Get Married? And today's topic we're discussing is baggage. Okay, we all carry baggage in our lives, regardless of how old we are, how young we are. We all have baggage in our lives stemming from something that happened in our past, whether it be from someone who hurt us, or a mistake that we made, or someone who let us down. But we all carry those things, and we all carry those things in the back of our mind. But the problem is sometimes we carry those things in the back of our mind on a back burner is what we call it, but sometimes it's just burning a hole in our mind because we're leaving it on the back burner, and those things tend to trickle over into our relationship. So today's topic is baggage, and we're going to discuss how we can check those bags in before we get on board and to that relationship.
Have your baggage, right? The first thing you want to think about is just like a trip, right? What do you actually need to go where you're going? And so some of the past hurt, the past disappointments, mistakes you made, mistakes another person made, you don't need that to go into your new relationship. What you need to do is think about, kind of reevaluate maybe what it is that you did wrong, but then grow from that. So especially for us ladies, we say that we're not carrying something from one relationship to the next. And we hear it, we see it on Instagram, Facebook. There's all these memes that talk about not taking your past into your present, or don't punish the new guy for the last guy. But at the end of the day, if you're still curious because you're checking his phone, or you don't trust him because of what someone else did, or maybe this guy had a baby on you, and so now you're worried about this guy cheating on you. All this stuff is flowing through your head, and what it is emotional and mental and even spiritual baggage, and you're carrying it with you. And the worst part about it is that your partner doesn't even know. So your partner can't speak to it. Your partner can't help you. And I'm sure men are probably guilty of this too, but you can't be in a relationship where a person has hidden things that they're carrying, and then they're operating off those things, and you don't even know why. And so you have to confront your baggage, figure out what's in your bag, right? So what is in your bag that's holding you back? What is in your bag from your past that you don't necessarily need to carry with you? And how can you fix it?
Right. And so the Bible actually says in Isaiah 43, remember not the former, nor consider the things of old. Okay, so what God is saying here is that we can't go through life constantly looking in our rearview mirror, right? You ever try to drive backwards? It's a lot harder than it is driving forward, right? Because we gotta focus more. It's
not natural.
It's not really natural going backwards. So that's what we tend to do in our relationships. A lot of times we tend to continue to dwell on the past and go back to the person who hurt us before, hurt us in our past, or the time we was hurt in our past, or the time we was lied to, and we tend to carry that same baggage over into our new relationship. But the only way we can truly enjoy the journey of our new relationship, God wants us, he goes on to say in that verse, to he wants to give us new things, right? So he wants us to look forward, and I'm paraphrasing, but he wants us to look forward to the new things, the things that we're currently, the things that he's currently blessed us with, those current relationships, that current significant other. God wants us to focus on those things and move forward. God never set out for us to continue to look backwards or continue to dwell on our past. That's why he said we're new, right? We're new in him. So the same way we're new in him, that relationship is new. So we can't continue to dwell on that same baggage that we have from our past. And the sad thing is that a lot of times in a relationship, the baggage doesn't tend to surface until weeks down the line. Sometimes months down the line, years down the line.
Or when they trigger something, right? Like that song by Usher, you remind me of a girl that I want to know. It's that whole thing where as soon as he does something that looks a little bit like what my ex did, then here I am ready to respond the same way and act the same way when it's not the same person, not the same situation.
Yep, and we carry that baggage, and like I said, it shows up years down the line or months down the line, and then your significant other now like, oh, you changed, you don't act the same. Right, because all that baggage you had in your past or from your past now surfaced.
And they're blindsided.
Right? And they're blindsided. Now it's messing with your relationship. So we need to learn to check those bags in. The same way we do on a flight. Check those bags.
No carry-ons.
No carry-ons. Check those bags in before we enter into that relationship. And that's the only way we can truly enjoy the journey of the relationship, the thing that God has blessed you with. God wants you to move forward in your new relationship, right? Nobody gets into relationships to say, oh, I'm going to date this person for a few months or a few weeks, right? And then quit. I mean, it's some people, I take that back. It's some people out there who are crazy like that.
Not people watching this channel, probably.
Who are only date people. I'm only going to date this person for a few months and then see what else is out there. No. Most people, we date because with an intent to marry.
Right.
Right? we date with the intent to marry. So the only way you can truly enjoy that process is to leave all that baggage behind. And it's easier said than done. I know it is. We know it is. It's easier said than done. But the way you do it is each day, forgetting about those things of the past and moving forward. Focus on what you currently have, the situation you currently have, and enjoy that process, enjoy that journey, and move forward. Leave that baggage behind. Check that baggage at the gate.
So just to share a little bit of our journey, one of the things that we decided we were going to do once we knew that God had purpose for us to be married was to pray about us being new as one, but also being new as individuals coming into our marriage, because there is a lot of stuff that you carry, be it, emotional hurt, sexual sin, all kinds of things. And it was kind of like, you know what, God, we want to be new. We want to be new for one another. We want to be new in you. We want our union to be new and not reflect any of that past stuff, any of those past spirits. And so we prayed for that and sought God for that, and he granted us that. So we just want to encourage you to do the same thing. If you're engaged, even if you just have residue of any kind, pray and ask God to help you to get rid of that, and he'll remove it, and he'll allow you to be able to move forward in purpose.
So this week, we want you guys to focus on checking those bags. Check them at the gate. Even if you've already carried them things onto your relationship, you can store them in the overhead.
Right.
Okay, and then forget about them. So check those bags this week. Leave those bags behind, and that way you can enjoy the journey of your relationship. So don't forget to like the video.
Make sure you subscribe.
Share the video.
And follow the links on the bottom.
Yes, don't forget to leave your comments below, topics, anything you guys want us to talk about. Other than that, we out. We signing off. See you guys later.